Good evening and namaskar. Today we'll take a look at a very good result from Laurus Labs Limited, a pharmaceutical company for Q1 FY21. The management consists of M. Venugopal Rao, non-executive chairman and independent director. C. V. Lakshman Rao is the executive director. Satyanarayana Chava is also executive director and CEO. Ravi Kumar is executive director and CFO. Let's take a look at the results first for Q1. Net sales are 974 crores. It has been increasing steadily over all the 5 quarters. Now it is year-on-year increase is 77% and quarter-on-quarter increase is 16%. Interest has come down slightly in the coming quarter, the latest quarter, from 21 crores to 15 crores. Tax has increased heavily. It was earlier, previous quarter, 16 crores, now 49 crores. Net profit has increased very well, 172 crores. That is a 1038% increase year on year and 56% increase quarter on quarter. Equity capital is steady at 106.91 crores. Basic EPS is 16.07, very well improved from 10.32 in the previous quarter and just 1.42 in the Q1 last year. Now 974 is the net sales, 77% increase year on year. Now there the generic API is 522 crores, generic FDF is 352 crores, synthesis is 100 crores. Return on capital employed is 32.3%, quite good. Return on equity is even better, 37%. Debt equity ratio is very good at 0.6%. National lockdown has resulted in a temporary slowdown of operations, but Laurus Labs has quickly restored the normalcy in production. Most of the manufacturing facilities are at Isaac. If you look at the strengths, it is a company with strong financials. We have seen just now. Promoters are increasing the shareholding during the last quarter. High EPS growth, high ROE and EPS both. Strong annual EPS. Net profit and net profit margin. Both are increasing very well, quarter on quarter and year on year. Book value is increasing steadily. Promoter pledge is slowly decreasing. FIS shareholding is increasing. Operating profit and margin are improving. Price rise, strong momentum. Weakness, earlier there was a block deal by one company more than 1%, so otherwise there is nothing much, but now they may be regretting actually. The current market price is 933. Based on this market price of 933 and the EPS of 16, we arrive at a price earning ratio of 14.52, which is not much. So which means there is scope for further increase. Volumes are good. Volumes of transactions are very good. 52-week low was 298 and current price is around 933, 943 is the highest. So from now if you look at the way price has risen from March this year, gradual upward curve. From May, steep upward curve. Now, valuations, if you look, market cap is 10,000 crores, price earning previous 12 months, 37.46, book value is 169.41, dividend is 25%, that is previous. Industry price earning is 33, now we are at 14 only. So there is scope for price rise. Trailing 12 months EPS is 24.91, now 16 in this quarter itself. So dividend yield, price to book is 5.51, dividend yield is 0.27%, face value is 10 rupees. Now Laurus Labs is going to conduct its AGM on July 9th. So let us see. So it is scheduled for July 9th. We will see what they have submitted, etc., etc. Now historically, if you look at the last 3 years prices, 1 year back the price was 340, 2 years back the price was 453, 3 years back it was 586. So 3 years back 586, 2 years back 453, 1 year back 340. It was coming down during the last 3 years. But during the last 1 year, from 340 to 940, something like that, now it has increased. Current price is 933. Now shareholding, if you see, between March and June, from 32 to 32.13 they have increased. Pledge has come down from 45% to 31.56%. It should come down further. It is still high. FIA's holding, etc., is quite good. Mutual fund holding is 4.13. So shareholding pattern is okay. Now, if you look at the other aspects, it has commercialized 60 plus products. So it has filed 60 DMFs, filed 26 NDAs with US FDA, 8 final approvals have come and 5 tentative approvals have come. 1 product validation also has been done. It has filed field dossiers in Canada, 11 dossiers in Canada, 9 in Europe, 8 with the WHO, 2 in South Africa, 2 in India, 12 products in various rest of the world countries. API validation unit is being planned at Unit 5. Custom development of ophthalmic portfolio has been initiated. 4 manufacturing facilities are there. The 5th also is there now. So the total capacity is some 3,403 kiloliters, something like that. 870 kiloliters are under expansion. Please understand, expansion means future also is secure. Capacity enhancement is under progress. So Unit 5 is a dedicated manufacturing capacity with 137 kiloliters for steroidal and hormonal intermediates. So another dedicated unit is being set up for high potent phytochemical APIs. It has incorporated Laurus Synthesis Private Limited. It has got a lot of synthesis manufacturing. So manufacturing facilities are being expanded. Here, generic API division has showed a very good growth of 40% year on year. Antiviral growth has been 19%. Generic FDF revenue, that has shown robust growth of 232%. So, a lot of capacity expansions are there. Current results are excellent. See, who will give more than 1,000% increase in net profit? And you have seen the sales increase also is 77%. Both are quite good. So next result also could be, if not at this level, it will be good. So Laurus Labs is a good candidate. I have presented before you. It has got a lot of strengths. Weaknesses are very less. The only major problem is this corona. How it will go in future, we don't know. Government should release all the medicines first, vaccines first. Once that comes, manufacturing activity will start very well. Then will be the time for great growth. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with you with another very good candidate. Thank you.